Welcome to High Value Blueprint, where bold ideas meet real talk. Today, we're breaking down a controversial Kevin Samuels moment that's sparking debate across the timeline. Let's unpack it, challenge the narratives, and uncover the real truths behind the conversation.
And a wife, and a husband for one of these ballers. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. How old are you?
39.
Oh my, winter is here. What do you got for me? We talking about IG bottle. We're talking about baddies and 100 octanes, ballers and executives.
No, actually, I'm more about, what about women that makes enough money?
What about women
that makes enough money, that don't necessarily need any baddies or baller.
What about a woman who makes money?
Yeah, that just independent and not necessarily
Who cares? Who cares? Buy a dog, die alone. We don't care. We don't care about your money because you ain't spending it on us. Your money means nothing. No. Listen. Okay. Men don't care about your money because we cannot administer it.
That's not what I said, yeah.
Okay. Then restate your question. You said, what about the women who have money and don't need a man?
Yeah, because I think I heard earlier you saying that if you're 25 or above 35, you got to take whatever.
No, that's not what I said.
The high.
No, that's not what I said. I'm talking about a specific subset. But are we talking about women like you? Do you make money?
I'm okay. I think so. I think
so.
Are we talking? So
are we talking about women like you? Because what I don't like to do is I don't like to talk about things that are not you or relevant to the subject. We can that's just a bunch of nothing. So, are you married?
I'm not.
Do you want to be married?
I do. Yes.
Do you have a bachelor's, master's, or a PhD?
I have I'm not from here, but what I have is similar to a bachelor's degree. Yes.
All right. And do you make over six figures?
Yes.
All right. Then why aren't you married?
I don't know. That's why I'm listening to you to try to understand also the other side.
Because we don't care about your bachelor's or your six figures. We want women
which I never told anyone. You're the one that asked me about it, right?
I don't think you're understanding. You came in saying, "What about women who are in this income and don't need a man?" The question is, why don't you have a husband at your age if you want one?
Because I think I didn't find the one. And I'm not necessarily willing to settle.
So that's why I'm just... No disrespect, man. That's so much bullshit. Y'all all say the same thing. I didn't find the one. Like this is the Matrix and you're all looking for Neo. Are you the one?
No. Values.
There is no one.
Values.
There is no one.
No, I didn't say the one. I said the one for my values.
No, that's not what you said. You said I didn't find the one.
The one, yeah, for me, for my values, because I think that I have.
So there's only one person. Values. There's only one person. 7 billion people. There's only one person.
No, I believe in several soulmates. I do.
Well, then, thank you.
I believe.
Okay, first of all, you just contradicted yourself. See, the problem with women like yourself.
No. I'm talking about. Listen. Okay, I'll let you talk, but please let me talk also after.
Well, you're 40 and unmarried. You're 40 and unmarried, so that says everything we need to know.
What does that say? Tell me, what does that say about
You're losing at what you want.
But I haven't been that happy in my life, so.
Hold on, ma'am. I asked, did you want to get married? You said yes. If marriage is the outcome you want, you don't have it. That means you're losing at what you want.
No, because it's not like I want it now.
No, ma'am. No. See, words mean things. Words mean things, and you're not on here because you're
but out of context, they don't.
and you're not here because you're happy, and it doesn't matter. So
I am happy.
Okay, then why are you here? Go
Because
hang out with your cat and your dog and die alone.
I don't have a cat. I don't have a dog.
Whatever.
But
Women like you tend to not prioritize marriage until you're too old.
That's true because we have a career and other goals in life. Absolutely,
congratulations. And congratulations.
And I never said that marriage was my priority.
Congratulations. That's what you get instead of a husband.
Yes, and I haven't complained about it.
Because men want something too. They don't want old wives.
Yeah, and I totally agree with you. I haven't said anything against that. I didn't say you can,
ma'am. I asked you, okay, then why? You said you want to get married. Do you think you'll get married?
Eventually, like I said, I have values that are important to me.
Okay, you got values. Great. You're a wonderful person. Do you have anybody that's honestly, do you have a man of value that's seriously vetting or considering you to be his wife today?
He hasn't expressed it. If he does, but not yet. Not as I'm aware of. That's what I'm trying to say.
Thank you. So what we have here, folks, is more women trying to act like it's not that big of a deal because they can't get it. Prioritizing your career is your option. You're free to do that. But guess what? You can't have it all. You got a career. That's fine. You got a career. But the men also want something too. They want women who prioritize marriage in their youth so they can get more than just a woman. They want children. That's why I said at almost 40 years old, if you want to get married, you're losing at the outcome you want. Whether you like my phrasing or not, that's the reality.
But
I'm not going to argue back and forth with you. I'm going to argue back and forth with you.
All right, y'all, let's talk about this one. She's 39, single, no kids. And I got to be honest, from the very first 30 seconds of that call, I knew exactly why she's still single. You ever meet somebody who just won't stop talking? Not to listen, not to understand, but just to hear themselves talk? That's her. She's arguing with Kevin like it's a debate competition, cutting him off, making faces, getting defensive. And for what? You called him for advice. You don't call a man like Kevin Samuels to argue your own points. You called to learn. But these modern women, I swear, they don't want to learn. They just want to be right. Now, here's the thing. She's 39, single, no kids. She says she doesn't need a husband, but wants to know how to get one. Ma'am, that's like saying I don't need a job, but I'd sure like to know how to get paid. You can't have it both ways. Either you value the role of a husband or you don't. But this back and forth, this I'm independent, but I want a man energy, it's confusion wrapped in ego. And you could hear it all over the call. Zero self-reflection. Every time Kevin tried to make a point, she'd jump in, twist the question, and talk right over him. He'd say, "So what do you bring to the table?" And instead of answering, she'd hit him with something like, "Well, it depends on the man." Number. That's deflection. You can't build a relationship if you can't even have an honest conversation. You know what really gets me though? The pride. Kevin said it best. Women like this will die before being truthful. And it's true. Because in their minds, admitting fault means weakness. They'll sit there, miserable and alone, but still convince themselves they're perfect. It's not me, it's the men. No, ma'am, it's you. I mean, let's be honest. Who wants to marry somebody who argues nonstop, never listens, and thinks criticism is an attack? No man is signing up for that. That's not partnership. That's punishment. She says she wants a man who can handle her. Nah, you don't need a man who can handle you. You need to heal you. And I noticed something. She kept saying things like men don't listen to women. But the irony is she didn't listen the entire conversation. It's always projection. Always. These women talk about communication, but communication is a two-way street. If you're the only one talking, that's not communication. That's a monologue. At the end of the day, 39 with no kids and no man isn't the problem. The problem is the mindset. Because age doesn't kill opportunity. Attitude does. The sad part is she probably thinks she won that conversation. But what she really did was show the world exactly why she's been losing for years. No accountability, no humility, and no peace. And that's the lesson right there. You can't fix what you won't face. You can't receive wisdom if you're always trying to win the argument. Kevin tried to help her, he really did. But like he always said, you can't make a woman see what she refuses to see. And this one, she's blindfolded by her own pride. Ladies, if you're listening, it's okay to have standards. It's okay to want love. But if every conversation turns into a debate, if you can't take correction, if you think every critique is an insult, then you're not ready for a husband. You're still fighting the world. And a real man isn't looking for someone to fight with. He's looking for someone to build with. That's the difference. That's why she's still single.